Welcome to From Click to Client, where we transform a confusing message into a clear, compelling story that sells. I'm your host, Kris Jones, StoryBrand marketing expert. I'm here to help you attract more dream clients with the power of story. What makes a high-converting website? Today, we're talking about why your website might be losing you clients and how to fix it. I see this all the time. Smart coaches and consultants who hate their websites. They actually cringe when they send somebody there. These are amazing, brilliant people that get great results for their clients, but their website, it makes them look like they just started last year. Meanwhile, other people with the same skills, they're booking calls left and right. What is the difference? It's not about fancy design. It's not about having the perfect logo or an expensive photo shoot. It's about whether your website makes it crystal clear why someone should pick you over the 50 other coaches they just looked at. If it doesn't do that, you're literally sending people away to go find someone who can explain their value better. I had a client last year. She was a brilliant executive coach with 15 years of corporate experience. She also had an MBA from Wharton, and she got amazing results with her clients, but her website was so generic. The headline said, "Helping leaders reach their potential." Her about page read like every other coach's resume. Visitors couldn't tell her apart from every other leadership coach out there. She got maybe one inquiry per month. One. We have spent 2 hours rewriting her homepage, made it clear exactly who she helps and how she is different. And 6 weeks later, she was fully booked with a waiting list. Same person, same credentials, same amazing skills, completely different message. The difference was that her new headline said, "I help VP level executives break through the politics and confusion that's keeping them stuck at 6 figures. Suddenly, her ideal clients knew she got their exact situation. Let's walk through 5 mistakes I see successful coaches making on their website, and more importantly, how to fix them. So mistake number 1, saying nothing specific. Your website probably says something like, "I help businesses grow," or "I empower women to live their best life." So does everyone else. Your ideal clients aren't looking for a generic help. They want someone who understands their specific situation. Here's what I mean. Instead of "I help entrepreneurs scale their business," try "I help 6-figure service providers break through that 250K ceiling without hiring a huge team or working 80-hour weeks." See the difference there? Now I know exactly who you help, the problem that you solve, and you've hinted at your unique approach. Or instead of "I help women find confidence," try "I help high-achieving women stop second-guessing every decision so they can lead with authority in male-dominated industries." Specific, clear, and your ideal client immediately thinks, "That's me." Here's the test. Print out your headline on your website. Show it to someone who doesn't know what you do. Ask them to explain your business back to you. If they can't, or if they could apply your headline to any other coach in your space, it's too generic. Mistake number 2, hiding what makes you special. You've got years of experience, specialized training, a unique methodology you've developed. Maybe you've worked in the industry your clients work in, but your website sounds like you just got certified last week. Don't just say, "I'm a certified life coach." Tell me why that certification matters and what makes your approach different. Instead, try, "I'm certified through the International Coach Federation with specialized training in neuroscience-based coaching. This means I can help you rewire the thought patterns that keep you stuck, not just talk about surface-level goals." If you spent 10 years in corporate finance before becoming a money coach, that's not just background information, that's your competitive advantage. I spent a decade as a CFO at a Fortune 500 company. I know exactly how executives think about money and the real reasons they make bad financial decisions. Your prospects need to know you're not just another coach who's read some books and hung out a shingle. They need to see that you have a real expertise that applies to their specific situation. Mistake number 3, talking about your programs instead of their problems. This is huge. Your services page probably lists your delivery methods, 12-week intensive program, VIP day, group coaching. But here's the thing. People don't care about your delivery method. They care about getting their problem solved. They're not shopping for a 12-week program. They're shopping for a solution to the thing that's keeping them up at night. So lead with the problem, make it specific. Instead of 12-week business breakthrough program, try stuck at the same revenue level for 2 years running. Here's how to identify one bottleneck that's actually holding you back and fix it in the next 90 days. Then you can mention it's delivered over a 12-week period. But the problem comes first. Here's another example. Instead of executive presence coaching, try tired of being the smartest person in the room, but getting passed over for promotions. Learn the communication strategies that get you noticed by the right people. Your methodology matters, but only after people understand that you completely get their pain point. Mistake number 4, unclear next steps that create more questions. Contact me to learn more is the weakest call to action in the book. What happens when I contact you? Do I get a sales pitch, a 20-question form, an hour-long strategy session, a 5-minute chat? I have no idea. So I probably won't click. Be specific about what happens next. Book a 20-minute income amplifier strategy call where we'll identify what's really keeping you stuck and create a clear plan to move forward. Now I know exactly what I'm signing up for. But here's what most people miss. Also tell people what qualifies them for the next step. This call is perfect for established coaches earning $75K who are ready to scale systematically without burning out. This actually makes people more likely to book because they feel chosen, not like you'll take anyone with a pulse. It also pre-qualifies your leads. You'll get better prospects who are actually ready to invest. Mistake number 5, no proof that your method actually works. Generic testimonials don't cut it anymore. Working with Sarah changed my life tells me nothing useful. I need to see that your specific approach gets results for people like me. Get detailed. Tell the whole story. Before working with Jennifer, I was stuck at 150K for 3 years straight. I was working 60-hour work weeks and couldn't figure out why I wasn't growing. Her revenue system framework helped me identify exactly where my processes were breaking down. Within 90 days, I hit my first 30K month. Now I consistently earn 250K annually, working 30 hours a week. Do you see the difference there? It's pretty big. Now I can picture myself in that story. But don't just use testimonials. Share case studies. Show before and after scenarios. Let people see the transformation process. A client came to me making 100K but working 70 hours a week. We identified that she was undercharging and over-delivering. We raised her prices by 40% and created boundaries around scope creep. The result, 180K revenue working 35 hours per week. The more specific you get, the more believable it becomes. What the best coaching websites do instead. Now, let's flip it. Here's what I see on websites that actually convert visitors into clients. First, they obsess over one specific problem. They pick the one transformation they're best at and build everything around that. Not life coaching and business coaching and relationship coaching. Just one thing done exceptionally well. Your homepage should make someone think this person was put on earth to solve my exact problem. Second, they make taking the next step feel completely safe. Short forms, clear expectations about what happens next. No mystery about the process. They answer questions before people ask them. How much does this cost? What's included? How long does it take? What if it doesn't work? Handle all those concerns right on the page instead of making people email you for basic information. Third, they position you as the go-to expert for your specific niche, not just another coach with credentials. The person who understands this problem better than anyone else. They explain why their background, their training, their methodology make them uniquely qualified to solve this challenge for this type of person. Fourth, they're absolutely packed with social proof, real client transformations, results, detailed case studies where people can see themselves. This includes before and after stories, screenshots of testimonials, revenue increases, confidence improvements, whatever transformation you create, they document it and share it everywhere. Your step-by-step homework is this. Okay, here's exactly what I want you to do this week. Step 1, pull up your homepage right now. Look at it like you've never seen it before. Spend 30 seconds scanning it. Then ask yourself 3 questions. What problem does this business solve? Who exactly do they help? And why should I choose them over everyone else? If you can't answer all 3 clearly and specifically, you've got work to do. Step 2, pick one thing to fix first. Maybe it's rewriting your headline to be more specific about who you help and what you solve. Maybe it's adding a detailed client success story with real numbers and outcomes. Maybe it's clarifying your call to action so people know exactly what they're signing up for. Don't try to fix everything at once. Just pick one element and make it great. Now, step 3, test your changes. Show your new headline to 5 people who don't know your business. Ask them to explain what you do. And send your new homepage to a friend and ask, what would you do next if you landed on this page? Pay attention to their confusion. That's where you need to get clearer. Step 4, get specific about your proof. Reach out to your best clients. Ask for detailed testimonials that tell the whole story. What was their situation before? What specific problem were they trying to solve? What was your process? What's different for them now? The more specific, the better. I had a consultant who made just 3 changes. She clarified her ideal client in her headline, she added 1 detailed case study, and she made her call to action more specific about what happens next. Her discovery call bookings went from 2 per month to 12 per month in 3 weeks. 3 small changes with a massive impact. The bottom line, your website's job isn't to impress people with how smart you are. It's not to show off your credentials or list everything you've ever done. Your website's job is to make it completely obvious that you're the right person to solve their problem. When somebody lands on your site, they should immediately think, this person gets me. They understand my situation, and they have a proven way to help. When that happens, they stop shopping around. They stop comparing you to other coaches. They just want to talk to you. Your expertise deserves a website that actually reflects it. Remember, you're not trying to appeal to everyone. You're trying to be irresistible to your ideal clients. The clearer you get about who you help and how you're different, the easier it becomes for the right people to choose you. If this helped you see your website differently, share it with another coach or consultant who's tired of cringing when they send prospects to their website. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.
Is your website turning away potential clients? I can help you turn that around. Book a money-making messaging call with me today, and we'll transform your story into your most powerful sales tool. That's all for this episode of From Click to Client. Don't forget to subscribe and follow. I'm Kris Jones, and I'll see you next time.